Hello everyone, how was your day? When we want to convey information, it must be to the point and can be understood easily. Therefore, in this video presentation, we will discuss about presentation poster. In this group, we have 4 members. The first is Danella Aurelia Arsanti as the opening and speaker, Stevani Tabita as the speaker, Septiano as the speaker, and lastly, Alvis Syuhada as the speaker and closing. The first material will be presented by myself. Background: previous research directly in a poster. You do not have a lot of space for literature review. Therefore, limit the review to relevant to your own research. Make sure you do not omit any citation that are crucial to the theory or hypothesis underlying your research. Poster presentations are gaining importance in all fields of education. Effective poster offer visual research findings as they express the learner's point in graphical terms. Poster presentation thus is an activity that encourages maximum interaction between target group. Hence, it is highly preferred by most learners and adopted by education practitioners worldwide. Poster presentation satisfying the 8 principles of good practice for our experiential learning activities, laid down by the National Society for Experiential Education 2013. According to NSEE, the facilitator plays a major role in assuring that the principles of experiential education are fulfilled. Every experiential activity should endeavor to fulfill the 8 principles. 1. Intention. 2. Preparedness and planning. 3. Authenticity. 4. Reflection. 5. Orientation and training. 6. Monitoring and conscious improvement. 7. Assessment and evaluation. And lastly, acknowledgement. Research purpose. The aim of every institutional activity is to achieve maximum realization of information. Poster presentation is an appropriate education tool since it involves active learning and ensures retention. Produk 2008, CTE in SAT 21214 remarked that when instruction integrates student presentation, it leads to active engagement and improved learning, similar to Roybach 2008 studies conducted by Illich and Rowe 2013 revealed that successful transfer of knowledge and behavior is observed when poster presentations are integrated into the educational system.
Findings and discussion. What are the students' opinion or preference towards a poster presentation? Despite females transferring a poster presentation to a written research assignment, 79%, they resist activities that require them to work in groups, 59%, or interact with audience, 46%. The female students prefer to speak on a general topic rather than a business topic, 74%. On the contrary, it has been observed that males prefer to work in groups of 67%. With a very low preference to speak on general topics, it's obvious that the males enjoy interaction with the audience and indicate a high preference of 86% to participate in poster presentations in other modules. Does poster presentation enhance language skills, reading, writing, listening, and speaking? The overall response to this section was very positive. Especially among the females, it was encouraging to note that 96% of females felt poster presentations benefited them academically, as compared to 52% of their male counterparts, ranging between 62% to 69%. Both genders were of the view that there was an improvement in their graphical and academic skills. in addition to speak and presentation skill. What is the student's reaction toward the poster's activities? As over 50% of the total population of males and females are comfortable either with interacting with an audience or feeling confident with a poster or refer to for content. A possible explanation for this might be that since Maxim's audience consisted of students from other faculties such as IT, business, and English, the presenter were within the comfort zone and therefore it reduced the possibilities of embarrassment. Thus, reflections on the process of a poster presentation make students aware of the necessary skills required for the workplace. The most surprising aspect of the data is 30% males remain neutral to the relevance of the business topic, and 48% males agree that the topic of selling products is relevant to their career. It seems possible that these results are due uncertainty or lack of knowledge among the males with regards to the requirement of the job market. On the other hand, almost 70% of females indicate a positive response to the same question. They exhibited a responsible attitude regarding the relevance of the topic.
Research methodology to complete the whole process independently. However, some of them appreciate the lecture for the correction of grammatical errors and practice with pronunciation. The poster was mandatory for assessment purpose. However, participation in the poster competition was optional. The poster competition required students to interact with the audience, which comprised of students from other faculties and staff members. The presentation were videotaped for the purpose of moderation of marks. After considerable amount of convincing that the recordings will be confidential, the female students gave their consent to be videotaped. 3 weeks prior to the poster display, students were shown samples of academic posters and demo videos of pitching presentation to provide them with a valid context to relate to experience. In addition, they were provided with handouts containing conversation gambits to support their literary skills. Lastly, students were asked to refine the information displayed on the poster by reflecting on it and rehearsing the presentation before they could face the intended audience. Since it was the first time students were asked to design posters, the rules were flexible and every effort was taken not to intimidate them by placing high expectations. Questionnaires and interviews were the key data collecting tools utilized by students. This was a tool to collect students' reflection on the activity. The questionnaire was distributed within class time and collected by the respective lecturers. Hence, all questionnaires were duly filled in and returned. The section of the questionnaire required respondents to provide feedback on the poster presentation that were conducted as a part of their product pitch presentations. It contained 18 items. Respondents rate their responses on a 5-point Likert scale from strongly agree to strong disagree. 4 broad themes emerged from the analysis: students' preferences, skill development, feelings or emotion, and their opinions.
So, what are the research questions? So, this study seeks to address these following questions. First, what is the student's preference towards a poster presentation? Second, does poster presentation enhance language skills such as reading, writing, listening, and speaking? Next is, what is the student's reaction towards the poster activity? Next, will poster presentations increase students' confidence in speaking to an intended audience? And does reflection on the process of a poster presentation make students aware of the necessary skills required for the workplace? The last is, why are research questions important to both science and the people reading your poster? Next one is, why should people attending a poster presentation read your poster when there are so many other posters to read? And the last is, how high is the level of effectiveness in conveying information through posters? So, what kind of participants that are eligible for this research? In this case, the participants who are the target of this research are students who make posters as a medium of information to the audience. They are aware of the importance of posters in the course of the presentation, which makes the delivery of information more effective. So, for summary, if taken together, these findings suggest that poster presentations promote effective communication skills, which are vital for the 21st century learner. Although the process of developing a poster seemed to be a complex activity, it was observed that it apparently boosted the learner's self-esteem and increased confidence. Kolb's four-phase model of the learning process was put into practice through poster presentation. Consequently, the newly gained experience gave them confidence to apply it to real-life situations inside and outside the classroom. The success of the poster presentation was evaluated through the reflection stage as suggested by David Kolb and friends and Breaker, 1998. The reflection on the activity through student feedback clearly indicated that there was a holistic development in language skills and research skills. The interaction between students, faculty members, peers, and their own instructors gave them a sense of achievement. That's all for me and my group. I apologize if there's any stutterings or mistakes that I have done. Thank you for your attention.